banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby, to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Patrick Beverley. And it's Walker in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Passes it to Brunson. From 13, the shot misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's New York squad.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Back to Randall.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The pass to Grimes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Beverley. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's Randall after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. The shot's good from Brunson.
Now, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Sure passes to James. He dishes it to Davis. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Beverley. Shoots over Brunson. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson. And the rejection by LeBron.
Well, just impressive defense by LeBron James. Such a good feel on that end of the floor. Track that shot all the way.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Bryant, he's checked in for Davis. Brown comes in for Walker. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Dennis Schroeder.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
And a wide open look for James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Barrett kicks to Quickly. Passes to Rose. Here's the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's a really nice decision. Rose with the floater over the top. You don't have to take everything right to the rack.
Now here's LeBron. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They're up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
And your Knicks City Candy.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the center. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Knicks. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Now here's James. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's the screen. Walker the pass to Reeves, and it's good, 2 points.
That's what we call a rock-solid screen, and once he gets space, he knows exactly what to do.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And that one misses. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. 3-point lead. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Reddish's shot is good.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
To the middle, here's Reeves. And that one is hammered home.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
It's Robinson, top of the key. And there's the pass to Brunson. And it's quickly in the corner. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. LeBron dishes to Westbrook. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Pass to Brunson. That's the three fly, and he's good on the three ball. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis finds Westbrook. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Back to Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Knicks. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build in the wins as the season goes on.
Well, I think for New York, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
The resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
The Knicks leading by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Here's Davis, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Randall against LeBron. Five to shoot. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And that one misses.
When you consider how far into his career LeBron is, the fact that he is still a force and that he is as versatile and fearless as he has ever been is nothing short of remarkable, guys.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Rose gets a wide open look, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Here with Tom Thibodeau. Coach, what has gone well for your team in the first half?
Started making plays, play unselfishly, force the defense to shift, attack, get downhill, then make a play.
Your guys followed the instructions to the letter. Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
This is exactly what leaders do. They know what a win means tonight, and they're stepping up for their teams.
Yes, so difficult to cover either of them. Should be an interesting second half. And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the New York Knicks.
You could tell they love playing in front of this crowd. The energy helps fuel this team right now. The sixth man is doing their job, Shaq.
Yeah, there's no let up in these fans, loyal and loud.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. The Knicks leading by 5. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's LeBron, following the miss by Julius Randle. It's Davis on the wing. Up and in on the layup. Davis has got the first bucket of the third here for the Lakers.
And this is all you can do if you're the D. Davis is an elite talent who converts those tough shots.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Here's Robinson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. The turnaround jumper pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Randall's got his first basket.
Now, the effectiveness of Julius Randle, wherever he is on the floor, the mid-range, one of those tools in the toolbox.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And turn your attention courtside for your next Breaker Dance Crew.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Give it up for him, fans.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Nunn looking around. For the tie. Drains the three-pointer. Nunn's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Barrett against Brown. There's a good screen. Barrett, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Nunn for the lead. Knicks with the rebound. And here's Barrett. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that one's good quickly.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision. It's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
To the paint, Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
17.
And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for each other. Make plays. Get your spacing.
And defense obviously so important to Coach Thibodeau.
I mean, he wants his team to get stops and leads out fast. Fundamental basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, Nunn. Outside Westbrook. Nunn with the screen for Westbrook. Back to Nunn. Kicks it out to LeBron. Trying to get open is Randall. And it's LeBron James with the 3. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Randall. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Nunn passes to Westbrook. Bryant with a screen on Brunson.
Knicks foul. Julius Randle. Second personal foul. First team foul. Russell Westbrook. At the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And make no mistake, Westbrook loves the spotlight, especially when it's a very close game.
Robinson's checked in for Toppin. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is checked in for Bryant. Walker comes in for Christie. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Kendrick Nunn. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
LeBron against Randall. Robinson a screen on James. Here's Randall. The shot comes out. James with some nice D. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Passes it to Westbrook. Davis setting the pick for Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Dennis Schroeder's check in for Los Angeles. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. From deep LeBron. They get it again. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Lakers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. R.J. Barrett. At the line, 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game. They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
They go to the intentional foul.
Second team foul. Dennis Schroeder at the line, 2 shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Here's Randall. New York, no good that time either. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Walker. Davis, the pass to Beverly. James looking around. Lays it up and banks it in.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And so the Lakers take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, what sparked the run down the stretch?
Defense. We gave up too many points in that first half. We came out in the second half and just defended. Able to finally make some shots, and we just grinded. Guys made big-time plays on the defensive end, and we were able to come out with a win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.